Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Chris. I run a small 3D print shop in my basement, and today we've got some orders to pack. Talk you through a couple changes I made on Etsy because one of them just drove a sale this morning, which was fantastic. And first and foremost, though, I've got to clean. This shop is a disaster, and I have no space to think or work. So we're going to get at that, and then we can get on with the rest of the day. All right, what we're printing today is I've got some tape dispensers that need to go out, an order for 2. And then really exciting was Etsy has this new feature now under the sales and promotions tab. If you have an Etsy account, you can jump in there and see. That allows you to offer discounts on purchases that are combinations of items. So I made a combination with my DeWalt charger bracket and the battery holders and give a discount on those being purchased together. Going back to the peanut butter and jelly comment I made in a previous video, and long and behold, that worked. I said that order came in this morning, which is pretty exciting. So I've actually gone and updated my hopper and my coffee scoop to be another peanut butter jelly combination product where people will get a slight discount if those are purchased together. Because I know some of you are going to ask, I wanted to just show you real quick. If you go to the marketing tab and sales and discounts, they have this new section, offer listings together for less. You can just click on that up there and it will give you the option to select the listings you want, and then you can select the discount that you want, which is pretty sweet. So I'll be using this in the future. It gives me a lot of ideas about how I can better use that type of tool to do cross promotion and even designing product sets as well. So that gives me a lot to think about and plan for 2025. Some of the feedback from my last video in the comment section is great. I saw some discussions around different platforms to sell on and how Etsy is working for some people and is not working for others. When I first started, I did have my products on eBay as well. I also had a lot less of them at the time. I don't necessarily like eBay. It's a pretty clunky platform on the back end unless they've made some updates. But now that we're in the home stretch of trying to get sales, I'm kind of whittling down the options I have to be able to get people in the door. You can run paid advertising. I'm already doing that on Etsy and necessarily don't want to run an advertising campaign at this time to try to pull more people in, or I should say any additional advertising. I need to make some shorts, so in the next couple days, I'll probably dedicate Sunday and Monday to doing that. I think I need to post my things on eBay just to give another channel of access as people are searching for products across the internet. Before I dive into that, I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee and then get to work on a lot of these bigger projects. While I was getting stuff up on eBay, a couple things I noticed. Number one is eBay's really a resale platform. Or something that you would sell like an existing product for. So the fact that all of my products are my own designs and don't really exist in the marketplace outside of me, it was a little wonky trying to attribute them because the first thing they want you to do is look up the product that you're trying to sell. The other thing I noticed was eBay allows me to only list 100 items. So on Etsy, I can put a listing up and say that I've got like 999 of them available because I do print on demand. But here I actually had to limit the quantity just so I could get the listings up that I wanted to. The other thing to note on my Etsy store was my conversion rate. So somebody gave me feedback in the comments a few videos ago about, hey, you should really take down your link to your Etsy store on YouTube because it tanks your conversion rate. And it frankly has since I started my YouTube channel. I knew that was going to happen, but I was very curious to see if that would hurt performance. I'm not sure if it has, but based on all of my understanding, it probably did. So I actually took that listing down, or that link down, so people can't get to it directly. If you're still curious, you can find your way over there. All right, just got everything set up on eBay. As I remembered, eBay's platform is just super clunky. I know people have good luck with it. So if you have any tips for me on like how to use the listings or suggestions on better ways to get traction on that platform, please let me know in the comments. I'd love any advice you guys have. Now I'm going to do some more administrative stuff. I cut out all these, which are my thank you notes, and I like the rounded corners better. So I'm just going to kind of like ponder my thoughts, listen to some lo-fi music, and punch these out. All right, tape dispensers are done. Get these off the thing, swap the build plate over, and I'll get the next print going. Move this on over. I can pack that later. Next up is I got to print another one of these. Technically, I could ship that one, but I want to have a second one on hand so I can do more photos and social media posts with that. I think I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I just got this print going. It's going to take about 3 hours or so to finish that up, and then I can pull it off and pack both of those orders to go out on Monday. If you've made it this far in the video, thanks again for sticking around. If you've messaged me, I am working on getting responses to everybody. I apologize for any delays. Thank you for all the feedback and support that I'm getting. You guys are giving me a lot of great advice that hopefully can get me to that goal of 365 sales by the end of the year. If you're new here, feel free to stick around. This is going to be a long-term video series and hopefully can become something that I can support my family with in 2025. Other than that, I'll see you on Tuesday. Do watch for some other drops. I'll be putting out some shorts, at least one between now and the next video. I'm not going to notify anybody about that, but it's going to be more of kind of a stab at that advertising piece on YouTube.